In this video, we're going to talk about one of the most common mistakes older adults make before walking, and why it quietly destroys your knees over time. If you're over 60 and love your daily walk, this message is especially for you. Walking is amazing for your heart, balance, and mood. But doing it the wrong way, or at the wrong time, can actually cause pain, stiffness, and even long-term joint damage. So today, I'll show you what you should never do before walking after 60, why this habit damages your knees, and how a small change can help you stay pain-free, active, and confident every single day. Before we start, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just drop your state or city in the comments below. And if you have any natural health tips of your own, feel free to share those too. Someone else might really benefit from hearing what's worked for you. Point 1. Why walking is both healing and harmful after 60. Let's start with the truth. Walking is one of the best exercises you can do after 60. It strengthens your heart, improves circulation, helps control blood sugar, and keeps your joints moving. It's free, gentle, and you can do it almost anywhere. For many older adults, walking is not just exercise, it's therapy. It's that quiet time in the morning to clear your head and keep your body alive and active. But here's something many people don't realize: walking can heal and hurt, depending on how you do it. If your body is stiff, cold, or unprepared, those first few steps can put too much pressure on your knees and hips. Over time, that daily strain adds up, and that's why so many seniors complain that their knees hurt for no reason. It's not age, it's how the knees are being treated. As we get older, our joints naturally lose some of their lubrication, that smooth fluid that helps bones glide without friction. Muscles also tighten more easily, especially after sitting or sleeping. So, when you jump right into walking without giving your joints time to wake up, it's like forcing an old car to start in the middle of winter. The parts grind before the oil starts flowing. Walking done correctly can actually rebuild strength around your knees and improve balance. But done the wrong way, especially without warming up or when the weather is cold, it can quietly damage the cartilage, leading to pain, swelling, or even arthritis flare-ups. Point 2. The number one mistake: walking on cold, stiff knees. Now let's talk about the big mistake, the one thing you should never do before walking after 60. Most people wake up, put on their shoes, and start walking right away. It feels productive, it feels healthy, but it's actually one of the worst things you can do for your knees. Why? Because when you first wake up, your knees, hips, and ankles are cold and stiff. During the night, your body rests, blood flow slows down, and the joint fluid that keeps everything moving smoothly becomes thicker. That means your knees aren't ready to take pressure yet. So when you step out of bed and start walking, all that force lands on tight muscles and dry joints. It's like pushing a door that hasn't been oiled in years. It creaks, resists, and slowly wears down. Many seniors blame arthritis or age for that morning pain, but in reality, it's the sudden movement that shocks the knees. Doing this day after day can lead to inflammation, swelling, and that dull ache that never seems to go away. You might even notice a grinding sound when you bend or climb stairs. That's your joints telling you they need more care. Your knees are strong, but they're also delicate. They've carried you for decades, and now they need a little warm-up before you ask them to work hard. Think of it like preparing your heart before a workout. You wouldn't sprint without stretching, right? The same goes for your knees. In short, never start walking on cold, stiff legs. Give your joints a chance to wake up first. Just a few minutes of gentle movement before walking can save you from months of pain. Point 3. The hidden damage it causes. When you start walking on cold, stiff knees, the damage doesn't happen overnight. It builds slowly, quietly, and often goes unnoticed until it's too late. Many older adults believe knee pain is just part of getting older, but in most cases, it's a warning sign that your joints have been under pressure for too long without the proper care. Here's what really happens inside your knees. When your body is cold and your muscles are tight, the shock from every step travels directly into the joint. The cushion between your bones, called cartilage, starts to wear down little by little. You may not feel it right away, but over time it leads to that painful grinding, popping, or cracking sound. Doctors call it crepitus. It's a sign that the smooth surfaces inside your knees are no longer gliding the way they should. This constant wear and tear triggers inflammation. That's why your knees may swell, feel hot, or ache more after your morning walk instead of feeling better. And if this continues, it can speed up joint degeneration, making arthritis symptoms worse and recovery slower. The most dangerous part is that it feels harmless at first. You think, it's just a little stiffness, I'll walk it off. But walking it off without preparing your knees is like driving your car with no oil. It might move for a while, but eventually the engine gives out. The good news is that this damage is preventable. You don't have to give up walking. You just need to change how you start. A simple 3-minute routine before walking can protect your knees for years to come. And that's exactly what we'll go over next: how to prepare your joints the right way before you take that first step. Point 4. The right way to prepare before walking. Now let's talk about what you should do before walking, the simple, gentle steps that wake up your knees and protect them from strain. Think of this as your warm start routine. It doesn't take more than 3 to 5 minutes, but it makes a huge difference in how your joints feel and how long they'll stay healthy. Before you head out for your walk, take a moment to loosen up your legs and get the blood flowing. Start by sitting on the edge of your bed or a sturdy chair. Gently move your ankles in circles, 10 times each way. Then, slowly straighten one leg at a time and pull your toes toward you. You'll feel a light stretch behind your knees and down your calves. This helps to reactivate the muscles that have been resting all night. Next, stand up and hold onto a chair or counter for balance. March in place for about a minute, lifting your knees comfortably, no need to go high. After that, swing each leg forward and backward a few times to loosen your hips. Finally, do a few slow, gentle knee bends, just halfway down, while holding on for support. These simple moves warm up the muscles and increase the joint fluid inside your knees, making them smoother and more flexible. If you have arthritis or chronic stiffness, you can also apply a warm compress or a heating pad for a few minutes before walking. It relaxes the muscles and helps reduce pain right from the start. You'll notice the difference right away. Your first steps will feel easier, lighter, and more stable. Instead of feeling stiff and sore, your body will feel ready and supported. So remember this: don't rush into your walk. Give your knees a few minutes of care before you ask them to carry you through your day. It's a small habit that pays off with comfort, strength, and freedom of movement. Point 5. When is the best time to walk? You might not realize it, but when you walk matters almost as much as how you walk, especially after 60. Many older adults love early morning walks because it's quiet, the air feels fresh, and the streets are calm. But here's something to think about: early morning is also when your body is at its stiffest. The temperature is lower, your muscles haven't fully warmed up, and your knees are less flexible. That combination can make your first steps harder and more painful. If you often notice that your knees ache more in the mornings, it might not be your age, it might be your timing. Try waiting a little longer before heading out. Mid-morning, after you've had a light breakfast and moved around the house for a bit, is often the safest time for your joints. Your body temperature rises, circulation improves, and your muscles are more ready to support your movement. For those who prefer morning walks, there's no need to stop, just take a few precautions. Spend a few extra minutes warming up indoors, drink a glass of water before you go, and start your walk at a slower pace. Gradually pick up speed once your legs feel loose. This way, you still get the peace and energy of your morning routine without stressing your knees. If you live in a colder area or during winter months, late afternoon walks can be even better. Your joints stay warmer, your balance is steadier, and it's easier to walk without pain. For people with arthritis, dividing your walk into 2 or 3 short sessions throughout the day can also help reduce stiffness and fatigue. So, the key takeaway is this: don't force yourself to walk at the same time every day. Listen to your body. Walk when your knees feel most comfortable. That's when walking truly becomes healing, not harmful. Point 6. Mistakes that make it worse. Even after learning about warm-ups and timing, there are still a few small habits that quietly make knee pain worse, habits most people don't even realize they're doing. The good news is, once you recognize them, they're easy to fix. The first big one is walking without drinking water. When you're dehydrated, the fluid that cushions your joints becomes thicker, and your knees don't glide as smoothly. Think of your joints like little hinges, they need moisture to move freely. So before your walk, have a small glass of water. It keeps your joints flexible and your energy steady. Another common mistake is wearing the wrong shoes. Old, flat shoes or slippers may feel comfortable, but they don't support your knees. Every step sends more shock upward, and over time that stress wears down the cartilage. Look for walking shoes with soft cushioning, arch support, and shock absorption. If your shoes are more than a year old or the soles are worn down, it's time for a new pair. Some seniors also make the mistake of walking on hard surfaces, like concrete or tiled floors, every day. These surfaces give your joints no relief. Whenever possible, walk on grass, a track, or even a treadmill with padding underneath. Your knees will thank you for it. A fourth mistake is taking painkillers before walking to push through the discomfort. This may hide the pain for a while, but it doesn't solve the problem, it only masks it, which can lead to more damage. Instead, focus on prevention, warm up, wear proper shoes, and choose gentle routes. And finally, walking with bad posture, leaning forward or locking your knees, puts uneven stress on the joints. Keep your back straight, your steps natural, and your pace steady. Point 7. Nutrition and knee health support. Now, let's talk about what you put inside your body, because healthy knees start with healthy nutrition. Even if you walk carefully and do all the right exercises, your joints still need the right building blocks to stay strong and flexible. Think of it like maintaining a house. You can clean and polish the floors, but if the foundation is weak, it won't last. Your knees depend on nutrients that support cartilage, bones, and connective tissues. One of the most important is omega-3 fatty acids, found in fish like salmon, sardines, and trout. Omega-3s reduce inflammation, the main cause of knee pain and stiffness. If you don't eat fish often, you can talk to your doctor about taking a fish oil supplement. Another key nutrient is vitamin D3. It helps your body absorb calcium, which keeps your bones strong and reduces the risk of fractures. Spending 10 to 15 minutes in sunlight or including fortified milk, eggs, and fish in your diet can help. Then there's collagen. It's what gives your joints flexibility and cushioning. You can get it from bone broth, chicken skin, or collagen supplements. To help your body make more of it naturally, add foods rich in vitamin C like oranges, berries, and bell peppers. Also, don't forget magnesium and calcium. These minerals work together to relax your muscles and protect your joints. You'll find them in leafy greens, almonds, beans, and yogurt. On the other hand, limit foods that cause inflammation, such as processed meats, sugary snacks, and refined oils. These can make your knees swell and ache more. Replacing them with olive oil, turmeric, and green vegetables can make a noticeable difference in just a few weeks. Point 8. Daily habits that keep knees young. When it comes to healthy knees, consistency matters more than anything. A few smart daily habits can keep your joints strong, your balance steady, and your legs feeling younger than ever. These habits aren't complicated, they're small changes that protect your knees day after day. First, stretch after your walk. Most people forget this part, but it's just as important as warming up. After walking, your muscles are warm and flexible. Take a few minutes to gently stretch your calves, thighs, and hamstrings. This helps prevent tightness and stiffness later in the day. Even sitting on a chair and straightening your legs for a few seconds can make a difference. Second, avoid sitting for long periods. When you stay seated for hours, blood flow to your joints slows down, and your knees stiffen up again. Try to stand or walk around every 30 to 40 minutes. Even walking across the room to get a glass of water helps keep your joints active. Third, use warmth wisely. Applying a warm compress or heating pad to your knees before bed can relax your muscles and improve circulation. It's especially helpful on cold nights or after longer walks. Fourth, pay attention to your weight. Even a few extra pounds can add extra stress to your knees with every step. Losing just 5 to 10 pounds can significantly reduce knee pressure and pain. Focus on simple changes, smaller portions, more fruits and vegetables, and staying hydrated. Finally, practice good posture and balance. When walking, keep your back straight, shoulders relaxed, and take steady steps. Good posture protects your joints and prevents falls. You can also try gentle balance exercises, like standing on one foot for a few seconds while holding a chair for support. When you do these small things every day, you're not just protecting your knees, you're giving yourself more independence, strength, and freedom to move without fear or pain. So, let's bring it all together. If there's one thing you take away from this video, let it be this: never start walking on cold, stiff knees. Give your body a few minutes to wake up before you move. Those few extra minutes of gentle warm-up can save you from months or even years of pain. Your knees have carried you through a lifetime of steps. Now it's time to return the favor by taking better care of them. Now I want to hear from you. Do your knees ever feel stiff or sore when you start walking? Or have you found a warm-up that really helps? Share it in the comments so others can learn from your experience too. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Every week, we post simple health tips made just for older adults, so you can stay strong, steady, and confident at every age. Take care of your knees, take care of yourself, and remember, small changes lead to big results when you stay consistent.